Homecoming 2 will be held. The Professional Wrestling Federation of America is very proud to present a card of wrestling matches that involves various wrestling organizations and individual stars from all over the world. On that night, AWA champion Larry Zbyszko will defend his title against the challenge of Mike Graham. Also, women's champion Wendy Richter will defend her title against Penelope Paradise. For the main event that night, I have signed what many people consider to be the grudge match of the century. It involves two participants that have had an ongoing feud for many, many years. Right now, let's take a look at a recent match which involves one of the participants of that ongoing feud.
Off the rope, Dustin Rhodes gets a high backdrop. All right, and Dustin Rhodes, that adrenaline is flowing now. Terry Funk powers out once again. Irish whip off the rope. Dustin Rhodes gets him with that big elbow. And Dustin Rhodes comes crashing down again across the chest of Terry Funk. And Sir Oliver Humperdinck has suddenly come in the ring. Sir Oliver Humperdinck.
He's got him. Now there he is. Beating on a manager again.
Hey, wait a minute. You just said that anybody who gets in the ring, they're fair game.
Hey,
he's in the ring, he's fair game.
The game was over there. Look at this. Beating on a manager.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's he done here? He's hooked that ankle with a chain, apparently.
He's got him right where he wants him. Now Hump gets his just dessert here. Ring it down.
Referee is calling for the bell. Referee is stopping the match. It's gotten totally out of hand here, and Dustin is trapped in that leg and ankle.
Another case of self-defense, brother.
Yeah, self-defense. Tell me about it. Terry Funk in there.
Nothing irritates a wrestler more than seeing someone touch his manager. Nothing.
Oh man.
Woo! Beautiful.
Oh.
Beautiful. These people on their feet, they love it.
He is trying to break it. Hold on.
For the main event in Knight Center in Miami on May the 6th, I have signed the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and Terry Funk to meet in a Texas death match with bunkhouse rules. In that match, both wrestlers will come to the ring dressed in any way they choose. There will be no disqualification. Falls do not count. There will be no time limit. The winner of that match will be the last man left standing. Next week, I will bring to you the rest of the matches to be at Homecoming 2.
Can I tell you on that? I saw the man slam the commander.
I saw him slam. Oh, he slammed Knobs. Didn't he slam Knobs, right? I saw him slam Knobs.
Yeah, he slammed Knobs, but before that, Sag slammed Commando Ray.
We just had an instant replay. The boys in the back would have put up the right one. It's quite evident there, brother, but the referee's got to see it to begin with. Referee's very important here. Here's the man! The man is here! With my man, the Hump!
Well, I'll tell you what.
That's right. Woo! This is what I promise you. See, don't doubt me anymore.
I don't want to scream and holler on this television as I have heard Dusty Rhodes do, Gordon Soley. I want to tell a simple story for you, simple-minded people out there. Once upon a time when I was a child, I had a jackass. My father walked up to that jackass, cocked a gun, and blew that jackass's brains out. Now, I said to my father, "Daddy, why did you do that to my jackass?" He said, "Because that jackass was fat and useless." There are some fat and useless things in the state of Florida. One fat thing that is useless in the state of Florida is the city of Miami.
Oh, come on now.
Because it is fat with pollution and decadence. And the only reason that I would go into that rat hole is to rid this state of something that is also fat and useless. Fat on its own ego, that is the PWF champion, Dusty Rhodes. Yes, you are the world's champion. But yes, I am here to wrestle you in a Texas death match. But why can't you, Dusty Rhodes? Why can't you put your belt on the line? You and Randy Roberts, the president of the Federation, are ducking and dodging who? You are ducking and dodging Terry Funk, because I am down here with a reason, and I am going to that stinking rat hole to accomplish what I've wanted to, and I will accomplish it.
We'll find out on May 6th. That's for darn sure. And I think we've had quite enough. Yes, indeed. We'll be right back.
All right.
As I told you earlier in the program, of course, we are going to be hearing from R.C. Randy Roberts, the president of the Professional Wrestling Federation. Randy's very excited about the Homecoming 2 upcoming, and particularly excited over the fact that Larry Zbyszko, the AWA champion, will be on hand to defend his title. So now, let's go to Action Central and R.C. Randy Roberts.
As I promised you last week, I have now signed the majority of the cards for Homecoming 2 in Miami's Knight Center on May 6th. In the first match, the Professional Wrestling Federation Junior Heavyweight title will be on the line when Lou Perez will meet Jim Backlund. In a special event, the Bubblegum Kid will meet the Terminator. The Women's World title will be on the line when Wendy Richter, the champion, will meet Penelope Paradise. There will be a $10,000 bounty match that will pit Dustin the Natural Rhodes, teamed up with Big Scott Hall, against Bam Bam Bigelow and the Raging Bull, Manny Fernandez. In a Florida heavyweight title match, you will see Steve Gator Kearns versus Al Perez, the Florida heavyweight champion. The AWA heavyweight world's title will be on the line when Mike Graham will meet the champ, Larry Zbyszko. There will be a tape fist match, which will involve 10 rounds of 3 minutes each, pitting the unpredictable Dick Slater against the Big Steel Man, managed by Diamond Dallas Page. For the main event, there will be a lights-out match, which will be a Texas death match with bunkhouse rules. It will pit the Professional Wrestling Federation champion, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, against Terry Funk, who will be managed at ringside by Sir Oliver Humperdinck. This match may finally resolve what many people consider to be the feud of the century. As I promised you last week, we will now take a look at a match from the past that illustrates the reason for the ongoing feud between the Rhodes family and the Funk family. As you can see, there is no love lost between Dusty Rhodes and weight champion. Let's go to that tape now.
There you see it, Terry Funk successfully defending the World Heavyweight Championship. Now getting set to leave the ring. He had been challenged before the match. The winner of this match had been challenged by Dusty Rhodes. And now Terry Funk, who has defended his title successfully, asking for the ring mic. And at this point is telling Dusty Rhodes to come on into the ring. Funk made the comment. He said, I can beat both of you in one night. Funk standing very nonchalantly against the ring ropes, very confident. And Dusty Rhodes' dream is to win that World Heavyweight Championship. Quick to accept this personal challenge, and Funk lashes out with a left hand, but Dusty Rhodes with that $1 million elbow drives Terry Funk, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, to the canvas, and Funk, thinking better of it, suddenly grabs the World Heavyweight Championship belt and decides to leave the ring. And Dusty Rhodes, standing tall and standing alone in the center of the ring, still offering Funk that opportunity if he wants it. But Dusty Rhodes still wants that World Heavyweight Championship.
Also on Saturday night, May 6th in Miami's Night Center, the AWA Championship will be on the line when the champion Larry Zbyszko will meet a second-generation wrestler in Mike Graham. Mike is with me now, and I know, Mike, that this is going to be one of the toughest matches you've ever had. You've held many titles in the state of Florida and all over the country, and this will probably be one of your toughest matches ever against AWA heavyweight champion Larry Zbyszko.
You know, Randy, I've had many tough, hard matches in Miami. Coming to Miami in the Night Center for homecoming, too, wrestling against the legend, Larry Zbyszko. Who does he think he is? I was around when he started. He used to carry my bag to the dressing room. So, Mr. Zbyszko, you come on down to Florida where legends are put to rest and reality comes alive. And when the party's all over and the match is done, I'm going to take that new belt and I'm going to go down and see Toby at the Facade and party like everybody else, all the human beings do. And other than that, my good friend has got a brand new 50-foot cigarette waiting for me. David Gilmore down at the dock. We're going to tear Miami up like it hadn't seen in a long time. And Zbyszko, you're going to be crying on your way back to the Snowbirds.
Well, I know you're going to have a very exciting match that night, Mike, when you meet Larry Zbyszko for the World's AWA Championship. All right, Gordon, Dallas, back to you.
Dallas Page, and I've been saying here for the first part of the show that I want to speak to the Dream. I got a special thing here for him. Let's bring it out. Hump, bring it out, brother. Bring out that special little treat here that I have got especially for the Dream, you know, because when Diamond Dallas Page comes, baby, he don't come empty-handed. Week after week, you've been seeing me bring things for my good friend over here, Mr. Gordy Soley. Well, brother, let's get the camera on my thing over here coming out right now, baby, because this is a special treat only for the Dream, picked out personally by me and my main man, Sir Oliver Humperdinck. Let me kick this out of the way here for you, brother. Come on now. Bring it out here. Where's the Dream? Where's the Dream? I got it right here, baby. Where is he at? We got a special surprise for him, baby. Where is the Dream at? We've been asking. Where's he at, baby? It's right here, baby. Big box. You can't bring little presents for the Dream. He's a big man. He's the legend. He's everybody's man. The schoolgirl's Dream, ain't he now? No, it's all right here, man. What's he want? What does he want? What does he want? Music? That's all I want. I was going to make amends, baby. That's all we need. Here he comes now. Here he comes. Professional Wrestling Federation heavyweight champion. He is. He is. He's looking good, baby. You look great, baby. You look great, man. Week after week, baby. You know, we've had our own differences here and there. Me and the Hump, we've had our differences and everything. We brought something specially for you today, baby. The bottom line is I want to make amends. I want to make amends for everything that's happened with us. I want to get everything down here. You're going to love it, man. This is something specially for you. This is made in the heavens above. Strictly for you, baby. Here, hold this for me, Hump. What'd you put? Is this the one on the front? This one right here. Oh, yeah. Hey, look at this, Dust. How about it, Dusty? We got this girl just for you, Daddy. Look at that, huh? Now that's the kind of diamond doll Dusty was. Look at that, huh? Look at that. Looks good, baby. Looks good on you. It looks good on you. You ain't got nothing I want. But that ain't the only thing I brought. Nothing I need. That ain't the only thing I brought. You ain't got nothing. What you made me? That ain't the only thing. You better bring me something good. It ain't the only thing I brought you, baby. It ain't the only thing.
Dusty, watch out.
That's who it is.
Oh, man, this is terrible.
Get on him.
That's Terry Funk who came jumping out of that box, and now he's wielding that chain on the leg of Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. And we've got a real problem going here. We've got him scattering all over the place. We've got him all over the place. Terry Funk charging back into the ring, and now Dustin Rhodes is after him. And how badly Dusty's been hurt, I don't know. I don't have any idea, but Terry Funk suddenly popped out of that box. And so, the diabolical movements of Sir Oliver Humperdinck, Diamond Dallas Page, and this man was sick beyond belief, Terry Funk. And Dusty is in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble here. The American Dream, Big Scott Hall, Steve Kern, Dustin Rhodes, everybody taking him off. Ladies and gentlemen, well, this is terrible. They're helping Dusty up, but he's got some real problems with that leg. I don't know what further to say except that we've got some important interviews upcoming, and Well, we'll just be back. Stay tuned for these interviews. Stand by, Miami. The Homecoming 2 is coming your way just 1 week from today. That's right, next Saturday night, May 6th at 8 p.m. in the Night Center. Advance tickets are available now at all Ticketmaster locations. Call 358-5885. And don't delay because tickets are going rapidly. In the opening match, it will be Jim Backlund against Lou Perez. In a special event, the Bubblegum Kid takes on the Terminator. In a women's title match, it'll be the sensational Wendy Richter against Penelope Paradise. In a Florida tag title match, the Nasty Boys take on the Southern Force, Black Bart and Hangman Bobby Jaggers. In a $10,000 bounty match, it will be Dustin Rhodes and Scott Hall facing Bam Bam Bigelow and the Raging Bull Manny Fernandez with Sir Oliver Humperdinck. In a Florida heavyweight title match, Steve Gator Kern takes on the Florida champion Al Perez. The AWA heavyweight champion Larry Zbyszko defends his title against the challenge of Mike Graham. In a tape fist match, Dick Slater and the Big Steel Man with Diamond Dallas Page. Dick Slater going against the Big Steel Man. 10 3-minute rounds. And then finally in the main event, a lights-out bunkhouse Texas death match, Dusty Rhodes facing Terry Funk. One of the greatest feuds in wrestling history may be settled next Saturday night at the Night Center. Well, the AWA heavyweight champion Larry Zbyszko, Sir Oliver Humperdinck, and Diamond Dallas Page have some comments about next Saturday night.
What you got to ask yourself, Mr. Graham, is, do you really want to face me? Do you really want to get in the ring? Because when you do, and when you lose, you fall all the way back down that mountain, and you never get to Larry Land. You'll never get to be what I am, the heavyweight wrestling champion of the world. Miami, May 6th, the Night Center. Everybody's talking about it. Girls' title on the line. $10,000 bounty. Bam Bam Bigelow going to be there. Steve Gator Kern trying to take this right here, the Florida title from Al Perez. Talk to him, Dallas. You know, the Homecoming. The 6th, baby. Right there in Miami. And they was just right there. The man was right there. The Z was there, baby. Mike Graham, you got your shot at destiny, baby. Your shot at stardom. But then again, you've heard of falling stars, brother. Right to the ground, baby. And then you got the big B-A-double-D band steel man. 385 pounds, 25-inch arms. The man's got legs for arms, baby. And let me tell you something, Slater. It's 3 10-minute rounds. Well, I personally, with the hump, fused our brains together and told him to take you through the first round just so we can torture you in the second round, baby. And there ain't going to be no third. And there ain't going to be nothing left of Dusty Rhodes either because you can turn out the lights. Texas Deathmatch, bunkhouse rules. Anything goes. Terry Funk coming to town for one reason, Dusty, and that's to end your career. And I'm going to be there to relish every second of it.
All right, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a great night. There's no question about that. Imagine Slater and the Big Steel Man. 10 3-minute rounds. That is going to be grueling. And the Nasty Boys have their work cut out for them.
How's everybody doing in Miami? It's business as usual for the Nasty Boys. Rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling, kicking butt and taking names. So let me tell you, Bobby Jaggers and Black Bart, at the Homecoming 2, that means it's the end of the line for you. That's right. Let me tell you something, Sag. I got chills. I got chills and they're multiplying. And I'm losing control because the power the Nasty Boys are supplying is electrifying. So get ready, Bobby Jaggers. Get ready, Black Bart, because you're going down. And after we have the belt around our waist, we're going to watch some of the greatest matches in professional wrestling history. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, Uncle Nasty himself, going up against ruthless Terry Funk. Well, I know Uncle Nasty, he's going to be taking care of this.
Call Ticketmaster right now and make your reservations for the matches upcoming next Saturday night, May 6th, in Miami, Homecoming 2 at the Night Center. And to Gulf Southern Enterprises, painting and drywall contractors, and to DeVoe Paint. Oh, we're waiting now for the appearance of, oh, come on, we've got Terry Funk in the ring, Hangman Bobby Jaggers, Black Bart.
They just come out there to keep them company, man.
No,
That's all they're doing. Don't forget about the hump, baby.
Well, and Dusty Rhodes, and I don't know whether he's going to be able to make it or not. I don't know whether he was injured badly enough with that chain.
All it was a nice little present that we wanted to give to him, man. That's all. He had insulted. The second part was only there in case he insulted the first part of the present again. usual, Dusty has no consideration for anyone at all.
Wait a second. What's that over on the right? That's Dustin Rhodes. The natural has just charged the ring. He's after Hangman Bobby Jaggers. Steve Kern has just entered the ring. He's after Black Bart. And,
he's supposed to be out there, Gordon.
Well, neither is Terry Funk. And what is Terry Funk doing now?
Getting him off him. He's not supposed to be there.
Referee Mickey J has been knocked to one side, and now they're after Dustin Rhodes.
Oh, my God, right on the cement floor.
And now they've got that chain around.
Everybody's out here, baby. Pandemonium, breaking loose here.
Well, what are they doing with Dustin?
Taking him for a long trip down a long
man,
ride,
what are they
baby.
doing? What are they doing? Hold on.
Where did he come from? Now he comes sneaking out. He was playing possum. I knew it.
The Dream just got there, and he's battling with Terry Funk.
I knew when he was playing possum, hiding out, trying to sneak on him.
They've gone all the way out the door. They've gone all the way out the door. And, wait a second.
Oh!
Man, oh, man, oh, man. Got him on the ring truck. All right, next to the ring trailer.
You know, when he's just sitting in the back playing possum, waiting for it to come in, waiting for a free ride, man.
Man, oh, man, oh, man. Keep those cameras on this situation. We've got a wild one working here.
It's working its right way out there. Everyone's picking a guy and going at it, but there comes Terry, teaching him a lesson for sneaking on him, brother.
Let's see if we can get around and keep our eye on this entire situation.
He's got him around the
neck.
Oh,
man, look at it.
Beautiful.
Caught him again with that chain. And that chain.
I think he knocked him unconscious there, brother. Got him with a stiff end of that chain, baby.
Oh, what's he doing to him now?
Dragging him, I think he just wants to drag him out. He's doing his son there, brother. What's he doing to him there, Gordon? What's he doing? He's tied him to a pickup, brother. He's tying him to a pickup.
He has indeed.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. I don't think that Terry can wait to get to Miami. He wants to give him a free ride right now. Look, there he goes.
Oh, no.
He's gonna take him to Miami.
No, he can't do that.
The reason is he cannot wait.
We're trying to get that truck started.
What is it? The typical road, sneaking in on him again there.
That looks like Dustin on the other side, pounding away at Terry Funk, and meanwhile...
What is wrong?
Oh, man, they're trying to...
Where's
and
Dusty?
now
There he is again,
there's
playing possum, man.
Dusty's gotten free of it, and he's got...
All he wants to do is give him a free ride to Miami,
He's got
baby.
Terry Funk in trouble. He's pulling him out of that truck now. And Dusty Rhodes, brother, and I've seen some angry individuals in my entire lifetime, but I have never seen any one person as angry as I am seeing now. This team of Dustin and Dusty Rhodes.
They can't beat them one at a time.
What a combination these two make. And so Terry Funk had in mind, no question about it, Terry Funk had in mind that he was going to try and drag Dusty behind him in that pickup truck. But thank goodness that that was circumvented by Dustin Rhodes. But man, oh man, oh man.
You know how the champion likes to...
That was circumvented by Dustin Rhodes. But man, oh man, oh man.
You know how the champion likes to way back. He likes to see what's happening, wants to get his competitors into the ring. Dusty did that to him. He set Jaggers up, set his son out there, set him up for the big league. He's playing possum in the back. There was nothing the matter with it. It's quite obvious for him.
No, it was quite obvious to me that he came out there just barely moving on that one leg. And what kind of a situation do you call this? And you've got 3 men out there waiting on him when they had already attacked him earlier.
He came into that. He didn't have to go out there. He was waiting for his man. All he was waiting for was the competitor, and he signed a contract. He had a shot to win the title tonight, and he stole it from Jaggers. Dustin Rhodes, the natural brother. I'll tell you what, man. Now he's going to be on a hit list as many people as his old man is, man.
Well, that's one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. And Terry Funk is going to rue the day that he ever thought he was going to try and suddenly pull Dusty Rhodes down the road behind him.
Miami 6, baby. In Miami, it's all going to come to a head. The grudge match. What kind of massacre is it going to be? It's going to be a massacre of a Rhodes, brother. Rhodes is... Punk's been practicing week in, week out. He's in the gym. The man is in top physical conditioning, baby. And
I don't even want to.
Homecoming too.
I don't even want to talk about that situation right now. All I want to talk about, right now, is this man is absolutely despicable. To pull a situation like this on the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes and his son Dustin. Now where is this? Here comes Terry Funk.
You think that impresses me? Do you think that Dusty Rhodes impresses me. What he can do. Don't you do?
Hey, now, just a moment.
I don't care what you are. You are a part of this. You are a part of it, Sully. Slap you right up. I don't care if he is an old man. I don't care about you. Come on. You.
Well, you may have more coming than you can bank on right now. The American dream is back here, and we've got a battle going on right here. We've got a battle all the way around it. And it has broken out all over the place once again. And all I can tell you is we've got total bedlam and confusion going here. And it is Terry Funk. Well, we're going to have to get some kind of order restored. We've got them all over the place. And I'll tell you, it is an absolute frenzy in here. No question about that. You're not going to keep these two separated, that is for sure. Dusty Rhodes and Terry Funk, and we said before, the grudge match of the century, and it's coming. That's all. We're gone. We're out of time. We'll see you again next week here on Florida Championship Wrestling.
What you attempted to pull off on Dusty Rhodes last week has deterred this man. You're totally wrong.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the fact that Dusty Rhodes is very, very much in evidence right now by these videotape comments, because frankly, I was scared.
All I tried to do was give the man a present, man. He didn't like the first one I gave him, so hey.
Well, I was scared to death of what could happen here on this set. So we have this comment from Dusty Rhodes.
Ooh, can't wait.
You know, Dusty Rhodes has faced all kind of adversity. Just a week ago, had to take it out into the street in public, if you will. And all the blacks and the browns and the yellows and the reds and the greens, the yellow people throughout this country know Flamingo Madness is now on fire. They know I am faced with my sternest test in the likes of Al Perez, the big steel man in a steel cage, defending Professional Wrestling Federation heavyweight title. And then I go home now, my family been looking at me and saying, how long will this go on with Terry Funk? How long will this continue to be a public matter? Will Terry Funk grab a seat, hold on tight? Because Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, now puts an end to the feud that for 15 years has rocked the wrestling world, has reeled nations across from Europe to Japan. Miami Night Center, Terry Funk and Dusty Rhodes, the final chapter, the ending chapter, the feud of feuds. If I have to take you in the streets, I'm going to do it. Injury or not, Professional Wrestling Federation or not, steel man, steel cages, Al Perez's wrestling matches, and Terry Funk now comes for my heart. So take just a little bit of my heart, baby. You can have my soul, but you cannot have my silver-studded saddle today, Terry Funk.
microwave with an impacted ego, it's because I have made him eat every bit of his pride, bite by bite, to where there is just a shell of a man left. But am I satisfied with that? No. I want to crush the shell into 1,000 pieces. And how can I do that? By challenging him to a Texas chain match massacre. That's right. I'm sure you're scared, Dusty. I'm sure that you're shaking right now. But where can you hide? Are you going to crawl back into your past? Even if you do that, what happens when you turn the lights on? Oh, you are confronted with your worst nightmare. Except